Good morning, my dear aliens. Attorney Christina Krochev here. I hope you're all doing great and getting ready for the upcoming holidays. Today I would like to talk to you about something that was a subject of a previous video, and namely the medical grounds of inadmissibility. If you remember, part of the process for applying for a green card, whether here in the United States under the adjustment of status procedure or abroad under the consulate processing, you do need to submit a medical report signed by a so-called civil surgeon or a doctor. All right, and a part of the requirements in this medical examination or report is to show proof of certain vaccinations. So when I talked about the COVID vaccination, I made a distinction between the consular process, where it was this rule about the timing requirement was very strictly followed. All right, so in order for the vaccination to be accepted as valid, it had to be performed, still has to be performed within 1 year prior to the adjustment of status interview or prior to the doctor signing the medical examination report. Okay, this was not as strictly followed for the adjustment of status process. Now, though, we are seeing more and more requests for evidence going directly to this timing requirement. So I'm confirming that as of very recently, now, even in the adjustment of status process, you have to show that your COVID vaccination was done, was administered within 1 year medical examination or the adjustment of status interview. All right. Another thing also very much related to the medical grounds of inadmissibility is that now, since actually very recently, 1 or 2 weeks ago, there is a change in the procedure, and now we need to submit the signed medical examination together with the initial filing of the application. Okay, while in the past we could send the medical report after the filing, during the pendency of the adjustment of status application, or even take it to the adjustment of status interview, nowadays this is no longer the case. So if you do not include your medical report in the sealed envelope together with the initial package, then your petition may be rejected. All right. And the third thing that I wanted to briefly touch upon, that's not so recent, but it's worth mentioning here, is that now if your medical report was signed by the doctor on or after November 1st, 2023, then it will be valid indefinitely. All right. If signed before that, it used to have a validity 1-2 years, depending on when it was signed. But if signed after or on November 1st, 2023, it will be valid indefinitely. Okay, so I thought that you would appreciate this information and have it in mind when you file your green card applications. With this, I wish you to be healthy and happy, as always. Goodbye.